The driver just bent down for a moment, but when he straightened up, he discovered that all the cars on the road had vanished. At first, the man didn't think much of it, but what happened next left him stunned. When the bus emerged from the tunnel, there still wasn't a single car around. Even the toll booth was completely empty. It wasn't until the vehicle reached downtown that the driver realized something was seriously wrong. The usually bustling streets of New York were now completely deserted. Not a single pedestrian in sight. Lights were blazing everywhere, but there wasn't a soul to be found. Moreover, all communication devices had gone dead. That's when Jack suddenly remembered that he had casually blinked while in the tunnel. At that exact moment, the truck driving alongside them had suddenly disappeared. As soon as he said this, the others began to recall that everyone had blinked at that time. From this, Jack deduced a terrifying conclusion. What had disappeared might not be all of New York, but rather the 17 people on their bus. After discussing it, they decided to exchange contact information and then go their separate ways home. But as soon as they got off the bus, strange things started happening, one after another. 4 college students had just returned to their dorm when one of them suddenly started convulsing and breaking out in a cold sweat. His roommates rushed downstairs to find help, but there wasn't a single person in the entire school. When they returned to the dorm, they were horrified. Their previously healthy roommate had now become a corpse. The 3 boys turned pale with fear and desperately ran toward the city center. Meanwhile, Ah-Chi and Xiao Mei were walking and chatting when suddenly, Ah-Chi saw a person wearing a gas mask staring at him intently. In the blink of an eye, that person vanished. He was about to tell Xiao Mei when he turned around and saw her wearing a strange smile. When he came to his senses, everything had returned to normal. Could they really have encountered ghosts? Ah-Chi thought to himself as he hurriedly ran toward his girlfriend's house, thinking that if he was going to die, he wanted to be with his girlfriend. But he hadn't gone far when he encountered those 3 fleeing college students. He saw that 2 of them were covered in red sores, while the other had pus-filled bumps all over his face. Ah-Chi was terrified. He ignored their pleas for help and frantically rode his bicycle away. During the chase, those 3 college students turned into a pile of stones and died on the spot. Ah-Chi finally made it to his girlfriend's house, but there was no one inside. Even his girlfriend's parents, who were usually always home, were nowhere to be found. Even stranger was that although his girlfriend had clearly spoken to him on the phone during the day, the sofa was now covered with a thick layer of dust. What on earth was going on?